Welcome back to the channel, everybody. In today's video I'm going to teach you how to do a sort of like a trim band on each end, where you got a trim band in the front and a trim band in the back of the guide. Essentially what you'll do is you'll wrap one thread all the way around from where you want to start, and I have a little technique that I do. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna set a guide on here. Oh, before I forget, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Trying to get push up to 1,000 subscribers. I'm gonna give away a rod once we get to the 1,000 subscriber mark. I'm gonna give away a custom rod, and I'm just gonna put a guide up here temporarily, because I want to see how this lays out here. What I like to do is I like to put pieces of tape where I'm going to be working. So we're going to move this guide out of the way, and then we'll get that black mark out of there, because we are using a yellow thread on this. So that black mark, that China marker, will show up. So we'll scrub that off real quick. So we'll set that guide up there. Don't have to be straight with the rod right now, because we're just getting an eyeball about how many millimeters it's gonna be. So that's what we're gonna check right now. So it'll roughly be, I want to say 3 millimeters. So I use that tape as a starting point. It gives us a nice crisp line when we do our start our thread and stop our thread. So I'll put this back here, and what do we got on the other one from total? I think it's about 5. So what we'll do is we'll start here. Yeah, it looks pretty darn good there, and we'll get this tape on there. That just gives us a nice crisp line, and you'll see what I mean. I haven't seen anybody else do it like this, and I'm sure they have reasons why they don't. It just works easier for me. There's a million ways to do this stuff, but this just works for me. Let me make sure we can you see it good? Yeah, it looks like you can. All right, let's get our rod wrapper set up here. Okay. And again, some people do this without the tape. I don't like hanging on to the thread and hoping for the best and all that. I'm just trying to get right to the point and not dawdle so much with the video, make it a lengthy video. So we're just gonna go around a few times, get that on there, and we'll pop that off. Okay, let's cut this off. While I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna tie one of these to give myself a pull string. As you go down the rod, though, you gotta loosen your tension up on these tensioners, because when the rod gets smaller, it puts too much tension on it. So we're just gonna spin this up. Okay, we're gonna get close to the top. We'll put our pull string through, and then we'll just finish going to the tape mark. And that's why I use that tape mark. There's no question when I'm at the right point now. See, that's a little too much. Stop there. You've seen me do this 100 times, don't need to explain it. pull that through. So now we'll tape that guide on right over the top of that. We'll line it up with the other guides. You guys can't see this in the camera, but to get it about, because you kind of adjust these later on. We're going to get this thing about where we want it before I go crazy and tighten it down. We're going to take our measurement. I'm using millimeters on this, and it looks like we're at about 2.5. I want to keep them the same, so we're going to move it back just a little bit before we tighten that tape up. Let's check it. Okay, that's 3. Okay, we're going to switch our thread out. I'm moving fast on this. I don't like to waste everybody's time, so I'm just trying to just make this quick, easy, and make it informative. You know, you still got to understand what's going on, but I just don't like to waste your guys' time, because these lengthy videos people do not like to watch, and you can't blame them, because I don't like to watch lengthy ones myself. So we'll get this here, and then we'll keep on going. That's not 3 millimeters. We want our 3 millimeters. We'll put a couple turns on that quick and we'll check it. I want the same distance on each side. That looks good. So now we're going to spin it up. Going over the guide foot. I've showed you guys before how I do it. I like to get over it. Matter of fact, let's get this other. I don't want this thread in the right way. Let's get this out of here first. Okay, back up. Get it up on the guide foot before we get going. Okay, let's tighten these threads up. It's hard with this tape, with these guide foots, because it is only holding on by a smidgen right now. Try not to knock it off here. Okay, so we'll just wrap this up. Put our pull string back through. Hold the tension like we always talk about. Tighten it up so it holds it. Okay, so now we'll cut that close. get this tape off and we'll straighten everything up. I use that tape just to keep my measurements. I haven't seen anybody do it. I don't know if they do. It's just something I found real easy. Then you just use your burnishing tool here. And that's what that'll look like right here. So you got like a trim band in the front and a trim band in the back, and looks really cool. Actually, the colors, the yellow and purple, or purple and yellow, that's the LSU colors. That's the LSU rod I'm building now. But that's it. Sort of like a trim band on each end. That's how you get it in the front and the back. Nice, easy. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video. Remember, we got the 1,000 subscriber giveaway coming up soon. I appreciate y'all for watching, man, and stay tuned for the next video.